going? Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy B, one of the co-hosts of the best podcast in the world, better than the Joe Rogan Experience, better than the Pat McAfee Show, and I don't care if we get hated because we are the best. And today is episode 48 of the BIN Podcast. I'm joined by my fellow co-host, MG Naz. MJ, how are you doing with that amazing tune right there?
All right, listen, man. Everyone has to start off with a song, okay? We start off with a great song, played by my little sister's toy guitar. It's just amazing, man. Just hear the noise between the strings. Just listen to it. Come on, dude.
So
just
good.
an amazing tune in between the strings, and you gotta have everything tightened up exactly at the perfect coordinates. Because if you don't get it right, you're not gonna play a beautiful song. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboys lose. So time for the victory dance.
And if you guys could not tell, Isaiah unfortunately cannot make it, so we have replaced him with a non-simp, Mr. Johnny B. Good. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you very much.
But
so why do you both look like you guys are like detectives, like you're detecting a murder scene or something? Like,
now, see,
what's the vibe here?
He's a lead detective.
We are investigating the absolute murder of the Cowboys last night, which was a close game, might I add. But in the end, missed field goals and a push off that should have been happening.
I just want to say thank you for CD Lamb, Johnny. I thank you for CD Lamb in a fantasy league. But speaking of the Dallas Cowboy game, let's get right on into it. Now, last night when we were recording, the Dallas Cowboys lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And what a great game to start off the fucking year, guys. What are your guys' thought of it? I loved it personally, but what was your guys' thought of the game?
I mean, I thought overall it was a really good game. Like, it was back and forth. Like, I was genuinely excited for that game last night. It was just a back and forth battle all the way through. I thought that the Buccaneers would just like plow through them, honestly, towards the end, especially with that defense. But the Cowboys held up. They held their own, man, and they were really pushing, and they almost got that win.
Ladies and gentlemen, with my brush microphone, I have an announcement to make. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike McCarthy is overrated. He sucks. He does not know how to run the football. He does not know how to run the football. When you have a top 5 talent at the running back position and you don't run the football consistently, you have an issue there, buddy. Now, I know, look, they were playing from behind part of the game, but there were still situations where you can give Zeke Elliott the ball in the run game, in the passing game, running back screens, quick routes with the running back. You did not get Zeke involved in the offense at all. And if you're going to have a great offense like Cowboys fans want, in my opinion, you have to get Zeke involved in this offense. The last time they had playoff success was when Zeke was involved in the offense. You have to get your star player involved in the offense. Amari Cooper, great game. 13 catches for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns. Great game. CeeDee Lamb, a few drops, but still had 100 yards and a touchdown. Dak Prescott with 400 yards going up against Tom Brady, amazing. But if you want to have a consistent offense, you got to get your running back involved. You can't be one-dimensional with the pass like this because teams are going to figure you out easily. And Zeke is just going to be dead. Like he looked last night, he was just dead. I didn't even half the game. I didn't even think Zeke was out there. I forgot about him completely. Ow. You got to give him the ball consistently. And on the Buccaneers side of things, they had an amazing game, especially in the last drive. I knew as soon as the Cowboys took the lead with 1:30 to go, Tom Brady had that look on his face like, you giving me the ball?
You can't give Brady the ball with a minute and a half to go. Yeah. You don't do that.
Tom Brady.
Bad when 1 minute and 30 seconds is too much time for Tom Brady. That is too much time.
I knew
that's like giving.
I knew when they
that's
got
like
that first sound.
Giving Brady 1 minute is like giving Patrick Mahomes 10 minutes left to win a game. Like, it's just Tom Brady with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It's just, you can't do that. Chris Godwin,
30 seconds.
Not even 30, bro. You got to give him literally 1 second, bro.
Yeah.
Kick off.
You got to make him throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah, right?
Like
he might still even get
Super Bowl. Just saying.
But the thing with the Buccaneers, the run game, they tried to get involved, but I think once they fumbled the ball, they also kind of got away from the run game, kind of lost confidence in the running backs. Leonard Fournette didn't do much last night either. But the passing game was amazing. Gronk, he looked like his old self. Chris Godwin, he had over 100 yards. He made plays when he needed to, got the first touchdown of the game. You had Antonio Brown just completely go off in the first half of the game, had 100 yards in the first half, had a big touchdown to give momentum. Mike Evans didn't do much, but also didn't get that much targets. But, I mean, Mike Evans has been one of the most consistent receivers. I expect him to step up the next few weeks. But the Buccaneers offense looked good. A couple of interceptions from both sides, though. I think that the Dak interception was off the hands of CeeDee Lamb. Obviously, that was actually a perfect pass by Dak, throwing it into double coverage.
Yeah.
Throwing it into double coverage right there, right in your receiver's hands. You got to catch that ball. And then Tom Brady, he had an interception from Trayvon Diggs, very good young corner. And he had another interception on a Hail Mary, which, I mean, it's off the Hail Mary.
Even the first one was off the hands of Fournette, which you can't really blame Brady for.
Something that I heard yesterday when watching the game was they instead of for picks that is on the receiver, or let's say on a Hail Mary when it's desperation and they get a pick and let's say it does not result in 6, it should not count as an interception on the QB stat. To be honest, it shouldn't. That CeeDee Lamb, that Dak pick he had when he was throwing into double coverage, like you mentioned, that was all on CeeDee Lamb. Fuck you, CeeDee Lamb, for that. I was pissed off. That would.
You're like a Cowboys fan,
bro. I have CeeDee Lamb in fantasy. Okay.
He still did good. He still had 20.
I could have had 25 points with that.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Johnny. If you guys do not know, Johnny B. Good trading me CeeDee Lamb in a dynasty league like a dumbass. But we can continue this. But someone I want to mention, though, Trayvon Diggs did a great job yesterday shutting down Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
A top 10 wideout. Trayvon Diggs did that, and he's not even considered to be a top 15, top 20 corner. Shout out to Trayvon Diggs. If he keeps up this season, he could be top 15, arguably top 20 corner.
Mm-hmm. I think the way Trayvon Diggs played last night, it just shows the improvement of year 1 to year 2. Year 1, which is last year, I expected him to have a little bit of struggles. He had a very, I wouldn't say a horrible game, but he had a bad game against Terry McLaurin last year. But that's what I expected. But this year, it seems like in the offseason, he made the correct jumps. Also, training with his brother, Stephon Diggs, he's training against one of the best receivers. So, obviously, that helped his development. So, and then you going up against Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb in practice. So, I just see a lot of the development that I wanted him to make in year 2, and he did exactly that. Playing the ball way better than he did, keeping up with the receivers. A lot about defending a wide receiver like Mike Evans, like a Devontae Adams, is watching their hips, watch where their next cut, watch how they're going to run the route, and he does that well, has a higher football IQ. Trayvon Diggs looked very good last night, and if you're a Cowboys fan, that's promising, and it hurts as an Eagles fan to say that. You guys have a good corner. You finally have a good player in the secondary. You're welcome.
How many times is he going to pick off Jalen Hurts?
0.
Johnny. 5 times. Come on now.
5?
Really? Okay.
In the career, and they're both careers.
Oh, in the career? Okay.
I'm fine with that. Only 5? All right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
No, but Johnny, how do you feel about the NFL season as a Jets fan?
I am happy and excited as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad that football's back.
I see you got that Zach Wilson jersey.
Oh, I'm ready, baby. Zach Wilson, the next great quarterback to go into the trash bin. I'm excited.
You want to show the fans your Sam Darnold jersey that I'm not sure if I see back there?
No, I'm not going to show it because
Sam
Darnold is in the past. All right?
That's like I'm going to go get my Carson Wentz jersey.
Exactly.
Like, hey, guys.
I am looking forward to the future. There's a reason why that jersey is back there and why this one is on me. I am now looking to the future. And I believe that we got that. And he showed promise, and I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope for Zach Wilson.
A lot of hope.
And speaking of the future, let's get right on into the future being Sunday, and we got some games to talk about here. We got a pick 'em to do. Now, first thing first, everyone here picked the Buccaneers, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're all 1-0. All right, now.
Actually, no. I picked Bishop Sycamore. Continue.
Okay, shut up. But speaking of Jalen Hurts and that topic, we're starting off in Atlanta, where MG's gay ass Eagles are facing off against the Chokers. The Atlanta
Chokers.
And MG, I'm not gonna have you go first because I'm having Johnny go first.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, listen, MG. Guess what?
Chicken butt?
Philadelphia is going to start off with a W. Because I believe that this team, all the way around, they have the ability on defense to get it done and stop Atlanta. Atlanta is still a team that is aging, but is still there. They can still compete on offense, but I believe that Philly defense can hold them down, get the job done, and then we'll see how Jalen Hurts plays. I think Jalen Hurts, I have a lot of upside for him. I really think he can perform well, and maybe who knows, really take over as a quarterback in this league and have his name up there. Now, can he take that step? We're going to see this season. But I think he can. He's got a great group of players around him, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to take Philadelphia over Atlanta.
I'm going to have MG go last so he can talk about how he feels personally about this game if he hasn't already on his channel. But I have a bird winning here.
Oh my God, bro.
A bird.
I have the tougher bird winning here. And that man is going to be Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this is going to be a great game. Hurts versus Ryans. You're going to have Philly's defense versus Atlanta's offense. Let's be honest, no one's going to really looking forward to Philly's offense versus Atlanta's defense because we know what's probably going to happen. It's going to be shit compared to the other side of the ball. Even MG can agree with that. But we're going to have this happening, and I'm excited. I think Philly's going to win a final score of 28-24.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, may I sing you a song?
Oh, no.
September 12th, 2021. At 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, the Philadelphia Eagles have to travel to Atlanta. Why do they have to travel to Atlanta? Well, because they have to meet another bird. Oh, what's the name of the bird, you may ask? That is the Atlanta Falcons. Now, what is going to happen in that football game? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you have Jalen Hurts. You have Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's an aging quarterback in this matchup. Matt Ryan, he can still get the job done, but obviously he's not in his prime like he was like in 2016 when he won the MVP award. But he's still a good quarterback who can get the job done. You have Calvin Ridley there, who's an amazing route runner who can get open, create separation, and has speed downfield. That's going to give Darius Slay a matchup. You got Kyle Pitts, the young rookie who they have a lot of promise for. But look, man, you got Devontae Smith. Dallas Goedert's going to have a big year. Zach Ertz is looking for revenge after having a drop-off season last year. Miles Sanders is looking to have a breakout year like a lot of us expect. I just think a lot is going in our favor in this game. We have the youth. We have veterans in Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham on the defensive line, who still, both guys can play at a high level. Darius Slay is still a top 10, top 15 corner in the NFL. I just think that right here, we have a little bit more talent than Atlanta. I think Atlanta's on the decline this year from last year. I think this is the years where you see Atlanta start to tank, start to rebuild, and get a new quarterback. I just think that the Eagles right here, if we can control the clock with the running game, Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts limits the mistakes, gets the ball into our playmakers' hands, I think we can make a lot of plays. For defense, we just got to get pressure on Matt Ryan. Don't give him time to throw the ball to Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley, and we should be good. I'm not as high on Mike Davis as a lot of people are. I mean, he's a decent running back, but I'm not going to fear him going into this game. As long as we don't give Matt Ryan time in the pocket, we control the offense, we control the time possession with the run game offensively, the Eagles will win this game with a score of 28-21.
Ooh. All right. Heading into the next game, we have the Buffalo Bills, Jay Kumaro, go baby go, versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Johnny, what do you have happening here? A divisional rival facing off against the Steelers.
I mean, the Bills, Josh Allen going to be in that MVP conversation once again this year. I really think he's going to continue to just go upwards and just really assert himself as possibly a top 5 quarterback in the league if he keeps it up. And I mean, especially like that defense as well is also top 10 in my opinion. That defense is only going to get even better as well, and they're going to win. The Dolphins are going to win, or the Bills are going to win that division most likely. I could see the Dolphins maybe taking it over, but I highly doubt that the way this Bills team looks. And they're charged, they're primed, they're ready. They're going up against a Steelers team that is declining rapidly. Lost a lot of key pieces on their offensive line. Tried to get a few pieces back, but not really working out. Defensive players, they lost some key pieces there as well. That defense is still somewhat there, but the Steelers team is just a shell of what it was. And they're just only aging, getting older, and it's not going to be much longer. Like, you could say the Steelers are going to be like a Falcons team right now. They're starting to decline. They're not really going to be that team. And they're going to start looking for the future. So I'm going to say Bills are going to take this dub. I'm thinking, say, maybe 31-24. I think he'll still be able to keep it close, but at the end of the day, Bill's going to get the dub no matter what.
Yes. It's not like a Dolphins fan, Johnny. It's not like I have a clip of you saying you are. Anyways,
Hey.
I'll release the clip of him saying he's a Dolphins fan.
Fuck no, I'm going to keep Johnny's sanity insane.
Buffalo versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The fake Pennsylvania team. Anyways, listen, man. When you got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, they should absolutely demolish the Steelers defense 100%. And the Steelers defense isn't bad, but I definitely think the loss of Bud Dupree is going to limit how much pressure they get on the quarterback. Their secondary outside of Minka Fitzpatrick's a little bit questionable. Joe Hayden's, their starting corners up there in age. They lost their cornerback to Steven Nelson, so their secondary took a decline as well. Then the offensive line just took a decline. It's just a lot of decline when we talk about the Steelers. That's the constant word you hear is decline, and the Bills are going nothing but up. They're a young, great football team, and I think they'll get the job done 38-24 right here, winning by 14.
I hate Pittsburgh because they're ruining my boy T.J. Watt. He should have left TJ. He should not have resigned. They're gonna ruin TJ Watt, and
TJ Watt, monster.
He's a monster, but they're gonna ruin his career. That man deserves a ring, just like his brother JJ and Derek. They're ruining the Watt brothers.
Derek Watt, he's a fullback.
Derek Watt.
Fullback lives matter.
Okay.
No, but I have here Josh Allen and the Bills winning here for final score 31-14. And I said 14, this is going to be a blow, whether people like it or not. Because, let me tell you something. Joe Hayden's ankle is going to be left on the field after that very first possession for the Bills. Stephon Diggs. Allen draws back, looking further deep. Rainbows it across the field towards Stephon Diggs caught. Touchdown, Bills. We're going to hear that all day.
Wait, what?
We're going to hear that all day. Your mic cut me so glad about it. That's what we're going to hear all day.
Another thing to add, though, don't discount. Do not discount.
All right, over under Josh Allen 3 touchdowns.
Over. I'm going 5 touchdowns for Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'll say over.
I'll say over. I got him getting 4.
Yeah, he could get 4.
I'm going 5. All right, but let's move on to Johnny Ebenecker.
No, he doesn't. You're gay.
Shut up. All right, we are going to be moving on to the next game.
We're moving on to the next week.
By the way, we argue for an hour to who should start the episode. We argue for an hour to who should start the episode, who should host it. I told him he wasn't prepared, but continues.
All right, we got the Minnesota Vikings.
They dragged me into
this. Who have an improved O-line, but a shit O-line. Johnny, how do you feel about this game?
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, I didn't even hear what you said.
All right, so what he said was the Minnesota Vikings will be facing Cincinnati Bengals. We don't cut none of this out, by the way. You get to see Hayden mess up, and this is going to be premiered. So,
I get to watch Hayden mess up? All right, cool.
Yeah. So everyone who's watching are watching Hayden mess up
I'm
right
nervous.
now.
My first time. I'm pro. I'm professional.
Nervous.
Don't worry. Hayden does this about once a month. But Cincinnati Bengals are Minnesota Vikings.
All right, so I look at this Vikings team, and I see this offense is legendary right now. The way they're building this team. They got Dalvin Cook, you got Adam Thielen, you got Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
Still got Kirk Cousins. There's a lot of questions
Nah.
surrounding Kirk Cousins and how he's going to do going forward, but
But Johnny,
we'll see how that goes. That doesn't change the fact that he's got a really good offense around him.
Mm-hmm.
And that defense too. That defense got a huge boost this offseason. And I wouldn't be surprised. If they contend for that division. They're not going to win it, but they could definitely be in contention for it with the Packers. Sorry, Hayden.
nah.
But it could happen. It could happen. But you look at this Bengals team as well, though, and their defense still there. They lost a couple key players to injury, and also just this offseason in general. The offense is still there, though. You got Joe Burrow, young quarterback, coming back from injury. He's going to be insane this year, dude. He's got Tyler Boyd to throw to. He's got Jamar Chase, there's a lot of questions surrounding Jamar Chase and how he's going to do this season, but I think he can bounce back. I think he'll be okay despite the rough start. I think it's just him being able to adapt to the NFL. Give it a little time. I think he's going to work out just fine.
Johnny,
it's going to be an incredible piece for this offense. Then you got T. Higgins.
Hey, Johnny,
and Joe Mixon now.
That's a godly team, but the thing is, Jamar Chase's baby's having a rough time too, if you know what I mean.
Poor man. Listen. And we don't know the full story yet. All right, we don't know the full story. All right, but until then,
ladies and gentlemen, Hayden is dumb. Don't take what he said serious, please.
Yeah, that was a joke. Okay, I just want to get that clear.
That was a horrible joke. It was a horrible joke.
And yet you
if Jamar
Chase
watches this, I hope he actually comes to your house and smacks you.
I need Jamar Chase to do good in fantasy, though. Please do good.
Anyway,
who do you have winning this and what's the score?
I'm gonna take the Vikings. I think the Vikings are still pretty good favorites. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be close because I think the Bengals, their offense is really going to put up a fight in this one. But that Bengals O-line just still scares me. It still scares me, especially with that Vikings defense. I'm going to say Vikings take this 34-20.
All right. You mentioned the Bengals O-line. That O-line is improved. I'm not going to say it's not improved because I know there would be a Bengals fan coming out of our heads if we do not say it's improved. But it's not a good O-line. You mentioned you lost two big pieces, but you got to look at who you're replacing this with and who you're going to be going up against. You're going to be going up against Everson Griffin, who is a little on the decline, but still can still get the pressure there. You also got Danielle Hunter, who is an elite edge rusher in this league as well, who's going to be having who's going to try and make Joe Burrow's nightmare come true. So they're going to have a rough time on that D-line, and you also have an underrated linebacker, in my opinion, in Eric Kendricks. You still got Eric Kendricks there, who is not talked about enough. I know him personally as a Packer fan. I see him twice a year. He does not get the
personally? What's his phone number? What's his phone number?
Have his address?
Shut up. But he's an underrated linebacker, just like Roquan Smith is. Like, people don't talk about the NFC North's linebacking core a lot with the Vikings and the Bears.
The Packers ruin it.
I'm not talking about we did. Aaron Rodgers does ruin that linebacking core, but we will get into that when we.
Aaron Rodgers ruined the linebacking core.
Yeah, he dots them up and makes them look like shit. All right, but I mentioned the Bengals offense. Let's not sleep on this Vikings offense. You got Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. If Irv Smith was healthy, Irv Smith.
Hurry up! Who do you have winning? What's your score? Hurry up! Jesus.
I have the Vikings winning with a final score 24-17.
Ooh.
I have the Cincinnati Bengals. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this.
I will walk out if you say they're winning.
The Cincinnati Bengals. And look! I don't want you guys to scream at me when I say this. Look, I have the Cincinnati Bengals losing.
Oh, I was about to call you a genius, but nope.
But listen, the reason why I don't want B Money to get mad at me watching this. That's why I had to put out a disclaimer, because he's a Bengals fan who thinks that they probably can go like 8-9 or 10 or 13, 15, 18. I don't even think you can get 18 wins, but however, he thinks the Bengals are going to be amazing this year. But I just think that the Vikings just are going to outmatch the Bengals. I think that they have better talent offensively. Defensively, I do like Jesse Bates for the Bengals, but other than that, I don't think they have a big-time guy on the defense outside of Jesse Bates. I think that Dalvin Cook should have an amazing game. I think that the receiving core of the Vikings should do well. And this is a game that Kirk Cousins is going to look good in, because the defense he's playing against is not really that good. So give me the Vikings winning 28-10.
All right, we're doing this matchup quickly. It's Niners versus Lions. I got Niners. Johnny, who do you got?
Next, Niners. Next.
Niners.
All right. Let's move on to an actual good game now between the Arizona Cardinals heading out to Tennessee Titans for I think, going to be the best noon game we are going to see. The best morning game we will see. And Johnny, who do you got and why?
You got two really good offenses going head-to-head. Titans at home. They got Julio Jones now added to that offense, which is already insane. And honestly, though, I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray is somebody who should not be slept on. And I think really they have like all the offensive pieces that are over there as well on the Cardinals. That offense is going to be really good, and they can really push for close games. That defense, do not sleep on the Cardinals defense. That Cardinals defense can come up out of nowhere on you. And honestly, I think the Cardinals are just going to come out this game balling. They're going to go back and forth. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think the Cardinals can just get the edge in this one.
Okay. I just want to say again, Hayden's an idiot. Just find him, all right? Thank you.
Yeah. Just going to say, Cardinals are going to win this game 28-27. I think it's a really close game, but I just have the Cardinals edging him out.
So,
Johnny, that's such a bad take that I agree with you, because the Cardinals are going to win this game, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I know the Tennessee Titans are good, but it's going to take time, because their offense just added a whole new element. And as great as people want to say it is, which it will be great, it takes time to get a guy in like Julio who's going to demand the football in big situations in the red zone and third downs. How are they going to handle it? How are they going to balance the run game? Because they still have probably the best running back in the league. And you got to balance that with having Julio Jones and A.J. Brown. Also, too, Ryan Tannehill, he's gonna have a lot to work with here, and that will be successful. But the chemistry is one thing that I just have questions about. And when you look at the Cardinals, they have a lot of the same guys they had last year. The biggest difference is J.J. Watt, and A.J. Green. But other than that, he has chemistry with DeAndre Hopkins. And, I mean, James Conner is another addition, but Chase Edmonds is probably going to be the starter there. And Chase Edmonds has been in that offensive system for 2-3 years now. I just think that Cardinals right here have a little bit more chemistry. I think that the defense of the Cardinals has a better chance at stopping the Titans, not because the Titans are going to be bad, but I don't trust the Titans defense at all. I don't know, man. The Titans defense is just not that good. And I don't know, man. I think that this is a game where we're going to see Kyler Murray go absolute nuts and just go off. I think that the Cardinals win 30-27. 30-27.
So, you see how I have a moon on this candle?
Yes.
Yeah. You know how last year the Titans went moon watching? After they lost in the playoffs to the Ravens?
Are you going to go watch it again?
The Tennessee Titans are going to be moon watching for week 1 when they lose to the Arizona Cardinals. MG, shut the fuck up. Your song is horrible. I can play a better song than you. But I have the Arizona Cardinals winning here. I think it's going to be a great game. I think the best noon game, in my opinion. Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk all have that development. MG mentioned a good point with Chase Edmonds, I believe it is. Having some chemistry in this fucking... Shut the fuck up, all of you. having chemistry in this offense, which is huge in my opinion. This is a big thing because they are losing Kenyon Drake. That was their biggest piece they lost, in my opinion, right? For that offense, Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
And they replaced him with James Conner, and they also have Chase Edmonds.
Which is an upgrade.
It is. Like, James Conner, like, did good.
James Cardinal?
Shut up.
James Cardinal.
James Cardinal. That's what I'm calling him now. That's an inside joke as of right now. But James Conner, he did pretty good for Pittsburgh. He just needs to stay healthy, or he's been a good back. I had him in fantasy last year. He didn't do terrible for me before he got injured. Like, he's a good running back. And MG brought up a good point. Julio Jones and Ryan Tannehill are going to be learning development. This is probably going to be a game dominated by Derrick Henry for the Titans offense, in my opinion. Who is not better than Aaron Jones, if you know what I mean. But anyways, my final score here is 28-21. Cardinals winning here. And let's move on to another great noon game where the Seattle Seahawks are going on the road to face the Carson Wentz, who will play Week 1 Colts. Johnny?
Carson Wentz, who will play Week 1 Colts. That's a great introduction.
Yep. He will.
Johnny, what do you have happening here?
Colts are not winning. I rest my case.
Okay. Well, I guess I go. The Indianapolis Colts will win, actually. Upset alert.
We need a final score, MG, from Johnny. He never gave us the final score.
He rests his case. Nope, he rests his case.
I rest my case. The Colts are not winning.
I'm picking the score. It's going to be 2-0. All right, continue.
I actually have the Colts win on the upset alert right here. I think they can upset the Seahawks Week 1. If Carson Wentz is actually fully healthy, he is still a good quarterback with the weapons they have there. Michael Pittman. Got T.Y. Hilton. He's not his prime anymore, but he can still produce. You got Jonathan Taylor, who had 1,000 yards and only 8 games started last. And it's just a lot of things going the Colts' way. And the Seahawks going on the road Week 1. I like the Colts' momentum going into this game. And I know because people are going to say, well, Carson Wentz doesn't have chemistry with his offense. But you said that Ryan Tannehill doesn't have chemistry with his receiver. Well, Carson Wentz actually won a Super Bowl with the head coach of the Colts, which is Frank Reich. So he's coming in knowing exactly what this offense look like. He's going to be running plays that he did in his MVP season. Give me the Colts winning this one. A big Week 1 upset versus the Seahawks.
Hello, Seahawks fans. You guys have a tough game right here, Week 1. You got to head into Indianapolis. I think this is going to be a loss for you guys. And let me tell you why. MG brought up a good point with Carson Wentz leading the Eagles with Frank Reich to the playoffs before he sadly got injured. And I think Carson Wentz is not going to be fully MVP form, but he's going to be up there like 2018 form where he played good before he got injured. And I think the Colts are going to win. They got my boy Jonathan Taylor. I think it's going to be a game consistently based on Taylor because I do not like the Seahawks defense at all. And I'm going a final score of 14-10. We got to have a low scoring game in this. So, yeah. Now,
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson's also my boy, too. Fellow Wisconsin Badger. So I had to pick. It was who I like more, Russell Wilson or Jonathan Taylor. So, but anyways, heading into the next matchup, we got the Los Angeles No Fans Chargers facing off against the No Names. Johnny, what do you have?
Well, Washington has no fans either. Fun fact. They have no name. They have no team.
No names. No names. All right.
Exactly.
Johnny, what do you
How can you be a fan of no one? So they have no fans. Go ahead, Johnny.
Curtis Samuel not going to be playing for the Reds.
The Reds. Okay, baseball. Okay.
I didn't know we were talking baseball.
We're not talking about that team no more. It's racist. Okay. We can't say that. We can't say that name no more.
No, you said Reds. You said Reds.
Like the
I stopped myself mid-sentence. I almost said the R word. All right,
whoa, you're Reds.
Whoa, we don't call that team. We don't call that team anything.
Yeah. What? You can't say that?
Redskins.
Okay. Native Americans, he's an idiot. Please do not take that serious. Don't take it.
Don't mind
him. If you're corrupt, then take it serious.
Okay.
Damn.
So why do you have the red? Oh, why do you? What do you think about this game?
You trying to get us
The
cancel
Washington Red Wings.
culture? Cancel culture gonna find him. All right, now.
All right.
Now Curtis Samuel is not gonna be playing, and that's a hit already to your receiving core. You got Scary Terry. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick, or should I say Fitzmagic? All right.
Fitzpatrick.
He is gonna have a good season. That Redskin racist team is not gonna go well. Nah, I have the football team losing this game. Specifically, may I bring up the point, my dear sir? That whoa! Breaking news, guys! Breaking
What?
news.
What?
Chargers know how to play football.
What?
Oh, really?
The Chargers know how to play football.
Johnny,
Oh, do
go
they
fuck yourself.
Officially have an offensive line. All right, this offensive line is gonna be killer this year. All right, they got Corey Linsley right down the middle.
The best center in the league.
My boy.
Best center in the league.
I miss you.
They got
Corey.
Brian
Bay.
Bulaga. They got Brian Bulaga last year.
I miss him too.
This offensive line is beefed up. You got Justin Herbert, who is coming off of an insane rookie season. You got wideouts out the wazoo. And you got Austin Eckler, who is questionable for this game and may not play. But still, this is a hell of a team. They got a hell of a defense. They're going to steamroll the football team
Austin
with
Eckler
no
might not
name.
play.
Why? Because Ryan Fitztragic. 28-14.
MG.
I rest my case.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a story time. Listen. Once upon a time, there was a quarterback. What was his name? Ryan.
No.
Ryan. Wait, dad jokes with MG comes later in the episode.
Wait, what? No, we're doing dad jokes.
What? Later. But listen, I have a story. It was a quarterback. His name was Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's played for many, many, many teams. But he's a wise man. One day he said, "I'm not a man of many words." Ladies and gentlemen, he plays for the Washington football team. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to throw 3 interceptions against this Chargers defense. Why? Because Nick Bosa is going to pressure him. He's going to roll to his right, throwing it under pressure. Derwin James comes up, gets 3 interceptions, ladies and gentlemen.
Say what?
Justin Herbert. He's
Say
also
what?
a quarterback. He plays for this team called the Los Angeles Chargers. He'll be under a little bit of pressure. Chase Young, Montez Sweat. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It doesn't matter. Because Keenan Allen can get open in the stop of a dime. Because he is one of the best route runners in the league. Because he's always open. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chargers will win this game 30-24. That is the final score, ladies and gentlemen.
Best offensive line in the NFL.
Story time with MG not over.
Hello.
Hayden, take over.
Hello, Chargers fans, or should I say, trying to copy the Green Bay Packers. Let me tell you why. You got Mr. Justin Herbert, a white quarterback.
Chargers are winning. Move on.
you got Justin Herbert trying to copy Mr. Aaron Rodgers. You took Brian Bulaga from me. You took Corey Linsley from me. You have the second best route runner in the league in Keenan Allen, trying to copy Devontae Adams. I see. You also have Austin Eckler.
What? He's literally older. You idiot.
Shut up.
Older than that.
Don't ruin my point. Stop it.
No.
Stupid Packers
All
fan.
right, you want me to lie to you and make you look stupid? Go ahead.
Yes. But Chargers fans, I like this team of yours. I like Mr. Derwin James, young, strong.
He doesn't. He's lying.
Johnny, I am a
All
fan
right.
of Derwin James. I like
No,
the
you're
team.
not.
Football team. I'm a huge person on quarterbacks win the games.
You're a huge person on quarterbacks? What?
Reach, but anyways, I'm a huge
You
person.
literally said I'm a huge person on quarterbacks. I want to understand what you were saying right there.
Shut up.
That's not a ring. I
Shut
want to
up.
know what you were saying.
Shut up. Let me speak. All right, I'm a
Let me
huge person.
speak. You can't even speak.
Shut up.
He's flustered.
I'm gonna just keep cutting you off on purpose.
I
So go
have the
ahead.
Chargers winning here.
Oh
but
wait, what? I'm gonna keep cutting
You
you
have
off.
them what?
winning.
You had the
I've been
Oh, they're
waiting with
winning?
my final score.
Oh,
Wait. You haven't win. Wait.
24.
Hold up.
Move on. Next up, we have Johnny's football Jets. Jets.
Boo.
Jets. The goddamn Jets versus the Carolina Panthers. Now,
The Jets will
Johnny,
pick up.
how do you feel? Take a minute because I gotta go do something. So have fun.
His mom is gonna tell him. His mom's telling him to take out the trash.
Go take out the trash. In
So
other
I'm taking out
words,
the
get
Bears
rid of all that
organization?
Packers
Okay.
shit in your room.
Yeah, basically that's what she's saying. Now, Johnny, the
OMG,
Jets.
let me tell you something about the New York Jets.
What?
They're a football team
Oh, really?
surrounded by misery.
Really?
Complete misery. Have
Complete.
not won a title in years.
Yeah.
Probably before your grandfather was born.
Grandfathers.
Grandfather.
Yes.
They are now 10 years without even making the playoffs.
10 years?
10 years.
Damn.
The story has been laid out.
Okay.
They could have went 0-16 and gotten Trevor Lawrence, but no.
But
They decided to win 2 games.
2 games.
They miss out on Trevor Lawrence.
Damn.
So instead, they get Zach Wilson.
The
Okay.
Mormon.
This young quarterback comes out in the preseason,
Mm.
plays with fire, passion, shows a lot of composure.
Composure.
Yeah.
Had trouble versus the Packers' third-string defense, but continue.
Hey.
What? He got
Ignore
3
him.
touchdowns against
Ignore
the
this
defense?
man. Ignore that man.
Got in a shootout with Kirk. The GOAT.
What? He literally destroyed Kirk. What?
The New
Listen,
York
everyone.
Jets.
Hayden's an idiot. Just don't mind him.
No. The true winner of that game was Jason Morgan. Come on now.
Jason Morgan doesn't even play in NFL. Shut up. Johnny, can you continue your story about the New York Jets?
He now has Corey Davis to throw.
Ooh, Corey Davis.
Picked
Okay.
up off season.
Off season.
He also has Elijah Moore,
Okay.
amazing route runner,
Ooh, route running.
speed. This
Speed.
man can do it all.
Ooh.
They're gonna have Denzel Mims possibly,
A
man
bust.
who was thought to be a bust.
A bust.
It's not a bust.
Exactly.
He is.
I refuse.
So what is he? A man with no body, no nose.
Nobody knows.
They got Tevin Coleman. They got Ty
Okay.
Johnson
Ooh, Ty
at
Johnson.
running back.
What about Michael Carter?
Michael Carter too. Coming.
Wait,
up
which
the ranks.
one? For which one?
Oh, but which one? Because we have 2.
The rookie.
Ooh.
I want
Plays
the-
defense.
Oh, fuck
And
off.
speaking of defense, we picked up Carl Lawson,
Ooh, Carl Lawson. But
but he gets hurt
Oh man.
and is out for the season.
I'm sorry. I
Our
repeat,
secondary
I'm sorry.
is stripped,
I'm sorry
Mm.
again.
but
But
we play the Panthers, and we have Zach Wilson, and in a young offense, and Robert Saleh, a head coach who is competent.
competent.
Can he get it done
Will he get it done?
against Sam Darnold?
Wait, Sam. Wait,
Sam Darnold,
wait. Sam Darnold.
past New York Jets quarterback, Week 1.
And he's facing the New York.
Robbie Anderson,
The betrayal.
The portrayal of Robbie
ultimate
Anderson.
revenge story. They could have made a movie about this game.
They could have made a movie.
Shut up
Cinematic
with the movie.
IMAX cinema, 450 foot screen TV in the movie
Dude.
theater.
The BIM podcast will make said movie.
This is going to be a game to watch.
Yes.
It is going to be exciting.
Yes.
Johnny.
Will the Jets win it?
No.
You're right.
Johnny.
Because sadly,
Oh.
I have my New York Jets falling to the Carolina Panthers.
You're not a true fan.
28-23.
Hey, the
Sam Darnold will get the edge in this one, but alas, Zach Wilson is going to show up, and he is going to play his heart out against this team. And I believe even Sam Darnold is going to struggle because their offensive line is missing pieces,
Just like
and
yours.
this D line can get to him. And this offensive line, our offensive line is still healthy.
No, I'm talking about last year's offensive line with Sam
Oh, I
Darnold.
was like, okay, yes.
That offensive line was too good, man. I tell you what, man.
And it ain't looking too good right now for Sam. But he's going to try to hang in there, and he's going to try to hang tough. And I think this defense is weak enough in some areas
To let Sam Darnold destroy them.
that Sam Darnold can find Robbie Anderson for at least 2 touchdowns. Will I be mad? I will probably be crying.
Because his 2 favorite players are going to be killing him.
Yeah.
MG?
Ladies and gentlemen, as Johnny just told a wonderful story about the New York Jets, I think he covered everything for me. The Jets are going to lose. Why? Because Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson are returning. Sam Darnold's first game not in a Jet uniform is against the New York Jets. This is the perfect revenge story. I mean, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, but no one could script it better. I mean, Denzel Washington and freaking Spike Lee couldn't script this better. This is a perfect script right here. I just think, man, look, Zach Wilson, I think he's going to be a good quarterback in the future. His first game is in a revenge game. I don't think that's ideal. I don't think that's how he envisioned.
That's not how you want to start your season.
Yeah, Sam Darnold's going to look at the Jets. He's going to go to the Jets front office. He's like, I play you this week. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, just always. That's all Sam Darnold's gonna say, and you're not gonna know what he means by that. Just yeah, okay. And then Robbie Anderson's gonna go up to the Jets front office. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, and then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like what does that mean? And then oh yeah, it means that Sam Darnold throws for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Robbie Anderson has 150 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the Jets lose this game because they are the Jets bums.
I have hope, Zachary. Please come through.
Hello.
Zachary Ertz.
Hello,
His
Jets
name
fans.
Hey, Johnny, imagine not having a Zach on your team. Couldn't be me.
Bro, I bet you I can find a Zach on my team. I just choose not.
No, you
probably
can't.
on the fucking practice squad. But anyways, hello, Jets fans.
Hello.
I was waiting for So, you guys had an improved offseason, right? You got your new savior, who you're calling your savior, Mr. Zach Wilson, the Mormon. And you brought in Corey Davis to finally replace Mr. Robbie Anderson. Is that going to be the new Robbie Anderson, Sam Darnold thing?
And then they're going to leave in 3 years and go to the freaking Eagles or go to the freaking Steelers instead and then play the Jets week 1.
No. They're going to go to the Panthers.
Oh, man.
Die?
And then in 4 years later, the Panthers are going to face the Jets week 1 again, and then they're going to get another revenge story time, and the Panthers are going to win this one and then the future one.
You know what?
Final
What?
score.
That's it. I'm changing my pick. The New York Jets are going to demolish the Panthers.
Whoa.
31 to 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Uno.
Will be sacked
Ladies
3
and gentlemen,
times, and he will be picked off twice.
the first time in TheBINPodcast history, someone has pulled the Uno reverse card, and it is Johnny Be Good. He has pulled the ultimate Uno reverse card. He told a whole sad story about the Jets and how they would lose.
I believe they're going to prove the doubters wrong.
So Johnny, how do you feel?
Lock it in.
You're the first guy that pulled the Uno reverse card on this podcast.
Johnny, you gotta lock it in.
I just did. New York Jets will beat the Carolina Pussycats 31 to 28.
All
right. What's our next game?
I don't want to.
Now.
It's a shit game. It's the first ever tank bowl of the year.
Oh, Jacksonville versus Houston.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jacksonville, or Texans.
Okay. Well, what's your score then? Since you think it's with Jacksonville,
10-3.
Okay.
10-3.
All right, Johnny. Thankful.
You know, my dear friends.
This is the quarterback you could have away.
The hype is around Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people fail to mention that the Texans can still, after all of the dysfunction that has happened, be a competent team.
Can they?
And with that being said, Tyrod Taylor, a quarterback that has talent, unlike Trevor Lawrence, who is a bust.
Whoa!
Is that the first hot take of this NFL
Tyrod
season?
Taylor will beat Trevor Lawrence, and the Houston Texans will start off 1-0. Will they win a game? Will they win another game after this? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
They have no body
Ladies
and
and
no
gentlemen.
nose.
Trevor Lawrence will be a good quarterback, but on this day, he shall fall.
All right.
Ladies
The
and gentlemen,
Texans
you're wrong.
are going to
Johnny-
win this football game 27-13.
Johnny's wrong.
Johnny's
And here's
wrong.
why. Because Tyrod Taylor's worst nightmare is against rookie quarterbacks. What is Trevor Lawrence? A rookie quarterback.
And who's on the bench? A rookie
They-
quarterback.
A rookie quarterback.
Doubt me.
Okay. I will.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just doubting that Tyrod Taylor will perform when he has a rookie quarterback that's his backup, and he has a rookie quarterback he's going to get. When he fails against rookie quarterbacks and with rookie quarterbacks on his roster. So therefore, Tyrod Taylor, unfortunately, I have you losing this game. And look, man, this is no hate to Tyrod Taylor. This is just the fact of the matter that the Texans, I don't know what he's doing. I honestly listen, but this is coming off the facts of this, that the Texans are just not good anymore. They're the joke of the NFL. And it all started by trading DeAndre Hopkins. Then they let go of J.J. Watt. Then Deshaun Watson gets accused of things that we won't speak on because we don't know the full story.
Right.
Then Deshaun Watson also, on top of that, he wants out. Hayden never shuts up, but that's okay because I'm going to keep on explaining. Listen, man, it's just too much dysfunction for the Texans. The Jaguars are actually on a rise. They actually have a future. You can actually see a path. I don't see a path for the Texans. Therefore, the Texans will lose this game 28-23. Trevor Lawrence he'll be okay in the first half, but once he gets a rhythm, he'll be good in the second half. Jacksonville Jaguars will win this game, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally,
Houston
will
Texans.
defeat.
finally, we're leaving the shit games. We're
Yes.
finally leaving the shit games. And we're heading into an AFC Championship preview game this could be. Where we have the Brownies facing off versus the Queefs.
It's gonna be a good ass game, dude.
Johnny, have fun. I'll
This
be
is
back.
gonna be a really good game, dude.
That's it now.
The Chiefs, that high-powered offense, going
Yep.
against this Browns defense that is incredible on paper. Oh.
Yep.
Then on top of that, the Browns offense. Could we see an upset? Could we see the Cleveland Browns beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Can it happen? Will it happen?
Will it happen? It can happen, but will it? Is the
It
question.
could happen. Will it happen?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going to tell you this, MG.
What?
It is not going to happen.
Oh, you're not going to be that guy.
They're going to tease it. They're going to tease it. I'm going to say the Browns are going to lead this game.
At a point? Okay.
They are going to have the lead in this game from beginning, maybe all the way to the fourth quarter. But in the end, Patrick Mahomes, my homie, Patrick Mahomes, is going to get the win. He is going to drive his team down the field. He is going to throw a beautiful arcing touchdown to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill? Little Tyreek from the Hill.
Oh, yeah. Tyreek from the Hill. They're going to get the tutty, win the game. This could be an overtime game. I could see it going to overtime. But I'm going to have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Brownies 42-38 overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny is wrong because I'm being that guy today, and I'm going with the Cleveland Browns.
You're being that guy.
You're being that guy.
I'm that guy today.
Are you
I'm
that
You're
guy?
not that guy,
I'm
Pep.
absolutely.
Are you that
I'm
guy?
absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because listen, the Chiefs. Listen, the last few years, the Chiefs have been this big powerhouse that everyone just fears, right? Hayden is stupid. Don't pay any mind to him. But the Chiefs have been this powerhouse we've known for years, and the Browns have been this complete the laughing stock of the NFL. But now the tables are shifty. The tables are turning slowly.
The turntable.
So you're gonna say the Chiefs are gonna be
No,
left?
no. I'm not saying the Chiefs are going to be bad.
Oh,
I'm saying the tables
I
are
just wanna
turning
make
for the
sure.
Browns. The tables are turning for the Browns. The Chiefs are going to be a powerhouse team for years to
I
come.
just want to make sure.
But on the Browns side of things, the tables are turning, and they have a competent team now. They have a quarterback in Baker Mayfield who's coming off of the best year of his career. He looked like he can actually beat something.
Quarterback.
You have OBJ. He has something to prove this year. He's coming off of an injury. People call him overrated.
Overrated.
What?
Kicking that son. Overrated.
Shut up,
Kicking that son.
Shut up. But listen, a lot to prove for OBJ this year. You got Jarvis Landry, who's been a very, very consistent wide receiver, the best running back duo in the NFL, and Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. And then you got the defense, Myles Garrett, who I think could win Defensive Player of the Year. You got Denzel Ward, who's a top 10, top 15 corner. You got John Johnson, who's an underrated safety, who people didn't start talking about until the Browns signed him. He's been a good safety for years.
I know he was good when we played him last year.
And I have the Browns just coming in with a lot of energy and upsetting the Chiefs. The Browns will win 41-40. Game-winning field goal.
41-40. Game
MG,
winner.
I have a
Game-winning
question for you.
What?
Are you that guy, pal?
Absolutely, I'm that guy. Come on.
You're
that's not even a question.
absolutely
Are you
that
sure?
guy.
I'm
Same
absolutely
with me
that guy.
because I have the Brownies winning.
Are you that
Here,
guy?
baby? Dog pound. Dog pound. It's your time to shine, baby. You're going to start off here. Shock everyone in Arrowhead. Make that stadium go speechless. And I mean speechless. When you get a Nick Chubb touchdown for the win. A Nick Chubb touchdown for the win. They're going to be speechless in Kansas City. And you are going to win with a final score of 45-42.
All right, listen. Let's take a break. This podcast episode, joined by Johnny B. Good, our wonderful guest today, is sponsored by MG's Dad Jokes. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I have a story for you today.
Dad jokes?
I have a story.
Dude,
Dad jokes.
I'm ready.
So, once upon a time, I was camping in the woods.
He's camping.
I saw the deer with no eyes. Where was he going, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea. Also, too, in that camping trip, I saw a man with no body, no nose. What was going on? Well, nobody knows.
Hey, Johnny.
What?
Where do fruits go on vacation?
Where?
Paris.
Yo, y'all, Johnny and Hayden, I could tell y'all a secret about COVID, but I don't want to spread it.
Oh.
Hey, Johnny MG. What do you call a poor Santa Claus?
What?
Saint Nicholas.
Oh my God. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Hey, MG.
What?
Why did the Scarecrow get a promotion?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Hey, MG. Where do boats go when they're sick?
He knew it.
The doctor.
The boat dock.
No, the doctor.
Get out of
No,
here.
the boat
All
dock.
right, that's it.
Get him
Back
out.
to the picks.
Get him
Back
out.
to the picks.
All right.
Come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been your Dad Jokes of the Week presented by MG Nas and the rest of the Bin Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed. Now back to the picks. Oh yeah, Isaiah. If y'all want to know Isaiah, he's simping. He's simping.
So we brought in a non-simping Johnny.
Not anymore.
We brought in a guy that knows Saturdays are for the boys, unlike Isaiah, because it is Saturday for all three of us when we're recording.
Listen,
Now, Johnny.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Wait, what? We told you a part of the script that you can't say that.
Yeah, come on, bro.
You didn't read the script, right?
You didn't read the goddamn script?
Damn it, man.
I'm sorry. I'm a failure.
You had one jab. No, but now we have a young quarterback battle of Johnny's two favorite teams. The Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Mac Jones versus Tua Tagovailoa. Tua time, as I'm going to call it, because I botched that last name for sure. Now, Johnny, which one of your two favorite teams is going to get the win here?
This is going to be a tie because they both suck.
Actually?
It's going to be a 0-0 tie.
You're serious?
Mac Jones is a bust.
You're not wrong.
Tua is a bust.
You are wrong.
The New York Jets are just a better football team.
Wait. Besides that New York Jets thing, are you actually predicting a tie?
Oh, no. I think
You should have, bitch. I was in the script.
the Miami Dolphins are going to pull this game out. Mac Jones is going to have a hell of a start. But this Miami defense is just going to be too much. And Tua is going to look like the starter that he is and should be. And he is not a bust. And this Miami Dolphins team will continue to prove why they are better than the New England Patriots and why the New England Patriots belong at the bottom of the AFC East.
Are you predicting the Patriots to be in the bottom of your division?
One can only hope.
All right, MG.
Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins versus Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. Two young quarterbacks from Alabama. I bet you Nick Saban doesn't know who he wants to win this game. He's going to be watching this game like, if you don't do what I told you, you get your ass back to Alabama and I'm going to get that belt. But anyways.
Wait.
I can feel the pain.
Yeah.
I broke
Stop
the
it. Stop it. Oh, this guy, Hayden annoys me, y'all. Hey, he actually does. Like, he genuinely boils up the blood inside of my skin. Anyways, you got two quarterbacks right here from...
As if... Ladies and gentlemen, commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call a timeout. Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Right, this commercial break is sponsored by a hairbrush. This is used to brush people's hair. You can get this link in the description. This is actually our video sponsor. So you can get this hairbrush custom made by me. Dude. Use code MG. Matter of fact, the promo code today, we're going to make it code Johnny the Jets fan.
Hell yeah.
You get 10% off of this $5 brush. You get 10% off this $5 brush. You use code Johnny the Jets.
This brush.
You use Johnny the Jets fan in the chat and code Johnny
I
the Jets
personally use this brush and I find it amazing.
Yep, it makes your hair just look very stylish. And this hair, every guy who's used this brush has gotten the girl they always wanted in their dreams successfully. That's what's so
happened
special.
to me, but we'll see.
Hey, well, something happened about the last girl you were dating, but we don't discuss that through the internet. But yeah, so you use this brush, you get the girl of your dreams.
Ah, yes.
Now, we're done commercial
totally
break.
A scam, but
It's totally a scam. Now, Hayden.
Yes.
I have the Dolphins winning. Who do you have winning this game?
Taking a look. Do you know what time is this?
It's not Tua time because
it is Tua time, baby.
It is
Tua Tagovailoa will be the best QB, and I said that from that draft class. I still stand by it. Better than Joe Burrow, better than Justin Herbert, better than sadly Jordan Love, better than Jalen Hurts. He will be the best QB from that.
Better than Jake.
Better than Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Hayden's a little bit retarded. Don't mind.
I've been saying that since
Just continue. Just continue.
And I think Tua's gonna dominate this game. That defense is gonna make Mac Jones look like a fucking bitch, baby. And it's gonna be a great game.
Oh, Mac Jones stops you.
Mac Jones is gonna play bad. Tua's also gonna play bad.
She's gonna play amazing and soon be the Jets' new father, just like Tom Brady was.
Oh, well. What's the score?
But I have the Dolphins winning here. Final score, 35-28. let's move on to the best game of the week. The best team in all the NFL, the Green Bay 13-time world champions, Packers, versus Drew Brees Saints. Johnny, what do you have here? But before I go, go Pack, go! All right, go ahead.
MG.
Yes.
The Green Bay losers.
Mm-hmm. Who can't win an NFC championship since in 11 years?
NFC championship. But they can win this game.
Yes, they can.
And they will win this game.
And yes, they will.
Against the Saints.
Against the Saints, yes.
New
the
starter.
Jacksonville Saints for this week.
Oof,
Hey,
the
Johnny!
Jacksonville Saints.
Hey, Johnny, look
Because
What?
turn around and actually look at me. You're looking straight. You're not looking at me. Fuck you! Alright.
Alright. The Packers are sadly going to win this game.
Gladly, I think you mean.
That offense is still high-powered.
Mhm.
Defense is still there.
Top
The
tier
Saints really got something with Jameis Winston right now as their starter. I think he's going to have a really good year. I think the question is just going to be, will his turnovers be fixed? Will he not be the turnover machine that he was with
can
Tampa
he
Bay?
be famous Jameis or famous Amos?
Yeah, can he be better? Can he eat a W? Will he eat a W?
He's gonna
Not
eat-
against.
Not against the Packers.
He's gonna eat this.
Not against the Packers. The Packers are just going to get the best of them. The Saints are just in a weird situation. And I got the Packers winning. I had the edge.
Final score. Oh fuck! I'm gonna kick your door. Oh,
It's going to be
that
a
fucking hurt.
somewhat low score. 24-17.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Bay Packers will win this game with a score of 30-17. Aaron Rodgers will lead the way against the Green Bay Packers, as everyone expected. I feel like James Wilson might have a decent game right here, though. The big question: will the turnovers be fixed? We'll have to wait and see. But he can have a solid game. But I just think when it comes down to it, the Packers are just better. They got weapons everywhere offensively. Let me rephrase that. They got a number one receiver, and then they got two number three receivers. But other than that, they have a good tight end who can get a lot of touchdowns, as we've seen last year. Got a good running back, Aaron Jones. Too bad David Bakhtiari won't be playing, but that won't matter because the Packers are just better than the Saints at this moment. And no Michael Thomas. This is easy, though, for the Packers.
All right.
Might I also add, Corey Davis is going to have more receiving yards
that's cap.
than MVS.
That's cap. That's a cap. And
Now,
MVS
if I was
got
a
more.
Packer, you actually don't have to explain this one for that long because the Packers should win this game. You don't have to explain that much, Hayden.
I forgot
Packers-
what I was gonna say.
We're going to move on.
No,
We're gonna move.
no. MG. Oh, I remember. MG. Remember last year what happened to me when I was watching Packers versus Saints?
Yes, we don't care.
Do you think
Just
what's the over under that? Do you think I'll bruise my rib
Not-
again?
no, because the game's not going to be close this time.
I can't make any promises, but I have the Green Bay Packers winning here. The only person I'm worried about that might be out that is questionable is Adarius Smith. Hopefully he will play, but I have the Packers winning here. Final score
I'll still-
31-14.
I'd only question you guys winning this game if this was the NFC Championship.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyways,
At least we can make the playoffs. Anyways, let's move on to
At least-
a shit-ass game where the Denver
Hey,
Broncos
Hayden.
faces the New York
Hayden.
bum-ass Giants.
at least our teams made the playoffs the last 10 years, unlike the Jets.
True. Johnny, why do you cause pain?
He deserves it.
Wait. Okay, no.
Misery.
You got to count.
He's
I'm
gotta
surprised you know how he got
Shut up.
to
Can you
count.
count?
Hurry
I
up.
think
Read
it
off the
was
next
10
game.
or 11 seasons ago, the Jets made it to the AFC Championship.
was-
game.
It doesn't
It'll
matter.
be 11 years ago after this season.
So 10 years ago, they did make the playoffs and went to the AFC Championship game, and we famously saw,
Back-to-back years.
and we did see famously an offensive lineman, Humpy Big Ben, in that loss the Jets had.
That was also Antonio Brown's coming out party.
And yet,
Yes,
he didn't do shit in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did this Super Bowl though.
This
So,
last one, but his first one with Pittsburgh, he did.
Might I also add
Hmm.
that it's been 10 years since the Packers have been in a Super Bowl?
Might I add, it's been since 1953. Basically, the Jets haven't been in a Super Bowl.
well, too bad you're retarded.
19
There was no Super Bowl in
I know,
1953.
you know what I mean. It's been a minute.
No, I
But
don't know what you mean, actually.
1970, I believe, right?
Johnny, help this guy, please. When are the Jets last in the Super Bowl? Help his joke.
I'm embarrassed to have to say this. The last time the New York Jets won a Super Bowl was in the year of 1968.
Yeah. Let's just a little side note. Around that time, my skin color was just able to be accepted fully. It's true. In the 60s, that's when segregation ended.
I was not expecting that.
I mean, segregation ended in the
Yeah.
60s. So, I mean...
You know, I went into a little bit in, like, 71, I believe. That was when it was fully ended.
Well, no, the law passed in the 60s.
Yeah,
like,
but then it's...
But obviously, you still have people who didn't follow the law for years.
Either way, it's been that long since the Packers have won a championship, basically.
No, that's the Jets, I think you mean.
So basically, segregation was a law. The last time the Jets went to a Super Bowl, segregation was still a thing.
All right, let's move on to this because we're getting a little bit controversial here. Let's move on to the Denver Broncos versus the New York Giants. Johnny, who do you have winning here?
Listen, I hate the New York Giants with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I hope Daniel Jones fumbles the ball 50 plus times this season.
Do you really, though?
Wow.
Is that how you really feel?
Tell us.
Because I do not believe in Daniel Jones.
I don't think no one does here.
Yeah, no one does.
Therefore, I have the New York Giants winning.
Ooh, you're being that guy, pal.
You're being
I
that
am.
Look,
guy.
I'm here.
This offense, this team has invested way too much this offseason for them to lose.
Yeah, they can
For
still
them-
be trash.
It would be garbage.
They have if they are trash, it would be monumentally horrible. It would be horrible on so many levels, dude. They have invested too much in this team. This defense, the D line is rocking. That secondary, dude, is really good. The offense, you got Saquon Barkley coming back. A lot of injury concerns still there, though. A lot of concerns there. A lot of concerns with Daniel Jones. Your key pieces on offense. That's where everything lies, especially their offensive line. Can they get the job done? You know, you got this Broncos team that has a good defense still. Has a really good defense holding together. The offense, very young, and can they still get it done? I personally don't believe that Teddy Bridgewater should have gotten the start, but I believe that he can still get the job done. Maybe not as well as I think Drew Lock could have, because I think I still have a lot of belief in Drew Lock, and I think he needs a little more
Lock.
But the Giants are going to come out on top in this one. That defense is going to play really good, and I think actually Daniel Jones is actually going to have a decent game, and they will get this win. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it'll be 17-14.
You're wrong, and you're wrong because Daniel Jones struggles every time he's under pressure. He struggles against top 10 defenses, and he's facing a team who can potentially have a top 10 defense, and he's facing a team that will give him pressure. He is horrible against pressure. He can't throw an accurate pass under pressure. He doesn't know how to hold on to the ball under pressure. Under pressure, he just sucks. And even if he does it from the ball, he's going to be under pressure, forcing the ball into the way of Justin Simmons, who's one of the best safeties in the NFL, might I add. It's just too much for him. And you got Kyle Fuller coming over from the Bears, a really, really good cornerback. This Denver defense should be all over Daniel Jones. And then I could trust Teddy Bridgewater to get a nice win against Daniel Jones. I can trust him to outperform Daniel Jones in this situation. You get Cortland Sutton back. You're going to have Jerry Jeudy in year 2, who should make big improvements. You're going to have Javonte Williams, who's a great running back in this year's draft class and no one really looked at. You just got a lot of things going in the favor of the Broncos, and as long as Teddy Bridgewater does average, they should win this game because I think Daniel Jones is going to mess up a lot.
Okay, final score.
Final score 20-13 Broncos.
MG, you know how I despise Daniel Jones and how I think he's a trash quarterback and never will be good in this NFL, right?
Yeah.
How would you like to make a Daniel Jones video with me one day?
Sure.
Where we can just talk about all the failure he does, and we'll bring up this game.
Yes.
We bring up this game, and we'll just explain why he threw a pick to Kyle Fuller,
Yep.
to Justin Simmons.
Yep.
And why the Giants are going to lose 15 to Denver's 24.
Okay.
The New York Giants are going to win this football game, as much as it pains me to say it.
And it's going to be annoying just to see the Daniel Jones be shit after shit after shit. And hear Giants fans say every year how Daniel Jones is their Lord and Savior when he's shit. And he will always be shit, Giants fans. You get that? You fucking hear that? You gotta accept that goddamn fact.
Oh, damn.
Because Zach Wilson, I'm saying this now, will have a better year than Daniel Jones by at least 200 yards.
I mean, that's not even a question.
I'm saying this,
Wilson
the Giants
is going to have a better
last
season
in that division. Daniel Jones
than Trevor Lawrence.
Daniel Jones will be the worst quarterback in the NFL this year.
Yes, sir, he will. Because Daniel Jones is a horrible quarterback.
I never liked Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had to prove it to me last year. He didn't. Daniel Jones is the biggest draft bust I've seen in my life.
You haven't seen Jamarcus Russell play.
Shut up. I'm saying he's worse just to piss off Giants fans. Shut up.
I mean, he is worse. Jamarcus Russell actually had talent. He just didn't watch film.
Yeah. Jamarcus Russell, he's bigger because the Giants took someone who had no talent. That's why he's a bigger bust. But anyway, let's move on to Sunday Night Football. Waiting all day for Sunday night. All right. It's all right.
Shut up. You're not Carrie Underwood. Shut up.
I want to be a singer. No,
you're gonna have to shave off your mustache.
Nah, you're not Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood
I'm
only
saying this here now. If the Lions beat the Packers next week, I'll shave my head.
Completely bald to the skin. You have to be like.
I will do as short as I fit.
You know what? You have to be Ryan.
You gotta get that shit waxed.
No, he gotta get Ryan Shazier bald.
I will do as short as I can go. But let's move on to a divisional game where the Bears are still shit and will always be shit.
Damn.
Would face off against the Rams, and a big improved team, a complete team in my opinion, the LA Rams with adding Matthew Stafford. Their biggest loss was John Johnson in this offseason, but they added Matthew Stafford, got rid of Jared Goff. They still got Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald on offense. You got Mr. Tyler Higbee. You got Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp as well.
Cooper. I'll be right back.
Johnny, what do you have happening? Well,
I have Matthew Stafford gets his breakout game. Starts off a new season with a new team. Matthew Stafford is going to show why that he really is a top tier quarterback, and that the Detroit Lions were holding him back this entire time.
The Lions.
I believe that division in general. I believe every team in that division has the ability to get 10 wins. Now that's a bold take.
It's not.
It is. I mean, you never know, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could happen.
All right.
I have the Rams really competing now. The Rams are a team that needed to get it done. And needs to get it done right now because this team is going to continue to decline. But with Matthew Stafford now and Jared Goff out of town, I think this team is going to – their expectations are really starting to go back up through the roof again. The Bears, a good young team. They're going to be facing Andy Dalton. The Rams D-line is going to be fucking all over.
Whether it's Fields or Dalton, that quarterback is fucked.
They're going to get crushed. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Fields comes in eventually, maybe even after this game. Who knows? at some point down the line. I think the Bears have their future set, and they have their quarterback, but this team just ain't it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Justin Fields
Stop it. Stop it.
is going to lead the Bears to a division title one day.
No, he won't.
One day.
No, he won't.
One day.
No, he won't.
All right.
Jordan Love. Don't stop
Next
it.
year.
Stop it.
Next
John.
year.
No.
Get used to hearing that.
No, John.
So you had the Rams winning.
Yes.
I have the Rams beating the Bears.
MG, if you have the Bears winning, I will mute you right now and disable your video.
It's going to be a 28-21 victory.
All right. So look, man, I hate to say this. I know some people are gonna get mad. Wait. Before you guys say anything, because I gotta say this. Some people will get mad at this, but the Bears are gonna get blown out this game.
Okay, thank you.
The Bears will get absolutely destroyed this game, and here's why. Because they have Andy Dalton at quarterback, who is not a mobile quarterback, and the only way that you're going to be able to have a successful game against the Rams is if you can get away from Aaron Donald just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you can create a little bit of extra time for yourself, Andy Dalton's not going to be able to do that. Also, too, the Bears defense, they're missing Eddie Goldman, who's going to be out for this game. They're run-stuffing defensive tackle, one of the best run-stuffers in the league. So that's a hit to their defense already, and it's only week 1. Also, they lost Kyle Fuller, which is a hit to their secondary. They didn't replace him at all.
They have a weak-ass secondary.
They have a lot that's not going their way. Now, they do have Khalil Mack. They do have Akeem Hicks. They do have Eddie Jackson. But it's just that's not going to be enough. Allen Robinson, Darnold, that's not going to be enough. With the Rams, you got Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. You got Matthew Stafford, Tyler Higbee, who's a decent tight end. You got the best defensive duo in the whole NFL, and Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. You got the best defensive lineman and the best player in the secondary. It's just a match made in heaven right there. So this is too much for the Bears. This game is too much for the Bears, and I have the Rams beating them 38-20.
You want to know what I've been seeing a lot on TikTok?
What?
Bears fans getting very, very cocky about this game.
Well, too bad for them.
It's going to be a tough one.
I just had a heart attack. My green LED lights just went off. Oh my gosh, I thought I lost everything. The recording just
Ladies and gentlemen,
I had a heart attack. But
Packers are losing.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Green lights have gone off in Green Bay.
No, we need them on.
The lights have gone out. Green Bay is now going to lose.
No.
They're going to force this game, ladies and gentlemen.
Because my green lights aren't on. No,
yep, but continue.
But Bears fans have been getting cocky. Too
cocky. Too cocky.
I feel like they forget the way to beat the Bears defense is quick passes.
Mm-hmm.
Quick passes.
Yeah, slant routes. Who's gonna stop Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp on the slants? Tell me. Tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear it. Tell me.
Maybe Jalen Johnson?
No, that's not happening. And Eddie Jackson is going to be too far back to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So the Rams are just going to kill the Bears down. They're going to kill them slow drives, long drives. They're not even going to run it by killing them. Why is my floor fucking wet? Why is my floor wet?
So the Bears losing is what you're saying.
Might we mention
score 45-14.
Wow, dude.
So,
no,
ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. Monday Night Football. We have.
Are you ready for some football?
No.
Ladies and by the way, side note, and people that's watching this in Discord in the morning before all the games start, it's when we all get in Discord in the morning before the game start on Sunday, we gotta sing Sunday morning football.
I will not be there, but they will be. I gotta sadly work Sunday
morning football. But anyways, we have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Baltimore Ravens. Jonathan, what's your thoughts on this game, sir? You're gonna be asleep during this game?
There is not going to be much to see, my friends. There's not going to be much to see.
At least I can be happy with this.
A lot of Raiders fans don't want to hear this. They don't. They don't want to hear it.
What don't they want to hear?
The Ravens, despite losing, not one, not two, but 3 running backs for the season, they are still going to win this game. And Hayden, I don't know what you're doing. But the Ravens are going to steamroll the Raiders, who have a lot of questions on defense still. The offense, can they be consistent? Can they get it done against this Ravens team who, hey, they're missing some pieces still as well. I think this game is actually going to be a little closer than I did probably a week ago. Maybe even a week, like just a week ago. I could have told you that the Ravens were going to blow them out, but I think it's going to be a little closer. The Ravens are going to win this, though. They're going to win it. I'm going to say 31-21.
Too bad the Ravens didn't lose their running back one. They still have their RB1.
Still got RB1.
They still got their RB. No.
Latavius Murray.
No, the RB1.
Who? Then who?
Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Lamar Jackson.
They still have their first string running back. But all jokes aside, I just think that it's too many questions with the Raiders right here. Is Henry Ruggs going to make the next step? We'll have to wait to see. Who are they going to have step up at wide receiver 2? Is Hunter Renfrow finally going to get out of his shell? Please. Like, it's too much to ask right here of the Raiders. Too much responsibility. Lamar Jackson, I think even without the Ravens running backs, Lamar Jackson could still put up a great performance rushing the ball. And I think Lamar Jackson is becoming a better passer, slowly but surely, but he is. You're going to have Marquise Brown, who's a decent receiver. You're going to have Sammy Watkins, who goes off every year, week 1. It's just a lot. It's too much to ask for the Raiders. And Mark Andrews, who's still a very, very good tight end. It's just too much to ask for when you're talking about the Raiders. Now, with the Raiders, one thing they do have going for them is the injuries for the Ravens. I mean, you got all of their running backs out, and you got Marcus Peters out, but he still got Marlon Humphrey, who's one of the best corners in the league. So just too much to ask for the Raiders. Too big of a task for them. I don't think they're ready for a high-level AFC team just yet. So give me the Ravens 38-21.
Okay.
Hayden, the last game of
How do you feel? Monday night, Ravens, Raiders.
Can we do
How we feeling?
No.
I kind of want to predict the tie.
Why do you want to make this a tie?
Because why not? We always
Listen,
there's a better chance of the Patriots and Dolphins tying.
It's a better chance like the Jaguars and the Texans.
No, I'm joking. This is going to be Ravens all day. Sadly, they did lose a shit ton of running backs. Hopefully, Lavelle can stay healthy. Hopefully, their backup can stay healthy. You just hate seeing all these injuries, man. Isn't Rashawn Bateman out for a couple weeks as well?
Yeah, yep. He's not going to be there either. And then on top of that, you lose Marcus Peters on the defense.
It's going to be a close game. Whether Ravens fans will admit it or not. But Ravens fans, don't worry. You guys will still get the win done here. You'll still start at 1-0. It's going to be a rough year for you guys. Though I think you guys could still make the playoffs as a wildcard team. With all these injuries, sadly, I think the Browns will win your division. But I have my final score here, 21-19.
Oh,
wow. All right, wow.
That's okay.
Now, guys, that was our prediction. If you guys are here at this point, thank you guys, everyone who is still watching, who is still supporting us. And Johnny, can I get a harmonica solo right now? How amazing, 10 out of 10. We gotta get Josh and Johnny on for a harmonica duet. We need that.
Beautiful.
And MG to be part of the trio with the guitar. And me as a fourth with the trombone. That would be a godly band. But, Johnny, anything you would like to say before we wrap this up?
I would like to thank you boys for inviting me to this wonderful setting. I love it. I feel welcomed. I want to thank you both from the bottom of my heart for having me on. I want to thank the Sports Fury for giving me this incredible Zach Wilson jersey. because I will cherish it for the
And-
rest of the season,
Until he's a bust.
and hopefully he's not a bust.
All right.
But I thank you, gentlemen, kindly for having
Johnny,
me on.
I'm glad you didn't decide to simp, and we have you on.
Thank you.
Wow, you would think like 6 months ago, I would thought Johnny would be the simp.
Sam Darnold is going to throw 3 interceptions this weekend.
Boom, home run. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, you know how it goes around here. Burgundy sauce rules. Burgundy sauce number 1. Burgundy sauce. Burgundy
And
sauce.
we're getting canceled.
No, we're not actually. But look, on a serious note, we already know the deal. Appreciate everyone for watching, everyone for liking and subscribing. You guys are the real MVPs. Make sure you guys help out the channel by hitting the like button, commenting your thoughts and opinions throughout the premiere and after if you're watching on a replay as well. Everyone is welcomed here, unless you have a brain like Hayden. You are always welcome here. Appreciate you all. And can't wait, man. Football is back. Football is here, and we are all gonna be excited to watch it. I'm gonna be live for the Eagles and Falcons game. Link to my channel will be in the description. Johnny does not have a Jets podcast yet, but he will in the future.
Hopefully.
So check that out whenever he decides to,
If he
officially make his podcast. And subscribe to Isaiah because he's simping. He's a simp. And Hayden, any announcements for your channel?
I have one request for everyone before I go into that. On Isaiah's latest stream video, whatever it is, go type simp in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Please do that.
Please, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
have a
comment,
lot of
like,
content.
subscribe if you want me back
Agreed.
to take his place.
I agree.
Forever.
Because we know Johnny won't
Forever.
for now.
For now.
But if you guys enjoy MG's content, I know he has a lot of stuff planned for the NFL season. MG, do you want to break down anything before I break down?
Like I said, I'm going live this Sunday for the Eagles and Falcons, and then power rankings every Wednesday. So just that's the main thing. A lot of collabs with a lot of Eagles fans. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on a collab with someone. Oh, tomorrow I actually have something big coming. Actually, this is my season series with Big Play Slay and Let's Go Birds.
That bitch! I gotta deal with that bitch now.
Tomorrow we're gonna be on Big Play Slay channel previewing the Eagles and Falcons game with the special guests as a Falcons content creators. So
MG.
go to Big Play Slay's channel for that. And then next week will be on my channel. Basically every Saturday during the NFL season, we preview the Eagles game every Saturday.
You better have Johnny on for the Jets. If not, I will riot.
I don't know if they're Jets fan.
MG.
But yeah, that's basically what happened.
MG.
What?
I can stand Big Play Slay. But why are you going to make me deal with Let's Go Birds?
Let's Go Birds is entertaining. He's just not. He doesn't have the best.
Jordan Mailata, the best left tackle. No.
His takes are the best,
It's
but
obviously
Let's Go Birds.
No, it's David Bakhtiari. Because he can chug a beer and block. I don't think your left tackle can do it, Johnny.
Mekhi Becton's black. They don't drink beer. They drink wine and liquor.
Goddamn. But I have a lot of stuff planning on for my channel this week. I will not, unfortunately, have a game breakdown because I don't have time because your boy might go simp tomorrow. Because unlike Isaiah, I'm actually going to do it when we don't have to record.
Simp.
Shut up.
Simp.
It's September.
Unlike,
it's September.
Ladies and gentlemen, comment simp.
Unlike them two, I'm actually not going to simp this month, and I'm just going to focus on making content for you guys.
But next week, I will have a bunch of content coming on Sunday after the game. I will have a breakdown of the game after I'm done going live for the game. So come on by, hang out with me for that. And then Monday will be a day off so I can relax and record some videos. Tuesday, I'll have my NFL Week 1 power rankings breaking down my top 10 teams. And then Wednesday, nothing. Wednesday, pick 'em. Thursday, nothing. Friday, season preview. Game preview. Saturday, I have a Badger stream versus Notre Dame. And then Sunday, nothing because the Packers don't play. But then Monday night, come on by for we have the Lions versus Packers. I do not know why the fuck this is fucking Monday night. But you get to see me have some fun, hopefully. So I'll
Packers
try to make
suck.
the game entertaining. I think you're talking
Packers-
about the wrong team, Johnny. But that's what I got planned for this upcoming week. And MG, anything else you want to say before we head up?
Nope, just come support everything that we're going to be doing this football season. Should be a fun one for our teams and our content. And whenever Johnny's Jet podcast or YouTube channel comes out, we'll let you know so you can watch a logical Jets fan cry and complain all day about the New York Jets.
No, go ahead.
But other than that, that's it, man. Just keep supporting all of us, and we all appreciate it. And yeah, that's it.
If you guys haven't already, go subscribe to Isaiah's channel, even though he's a simp like me. Go subscribe to my channel. Go subscribe to MG's channel. Johnny, thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Thank
It
you
was a blast.
for having me.
And if you guys haven't already, you know the drill. Hit that like, hit that sub, and as always, say fucking cheesy, bitches. Bye-bye!